35s. Heapy said the UK had learned lessons from information shared by Ukraine, including data from seized Russian equipment. A few days after Russia's full-scale invasion in February 2022, Ukraine began seizing highly advanced Russian electronic warfare systems and other sensitive equipment. Britain is also closely monitoring the performance of donated British weapons and equipment on Ukrainian battlefields. You learn very quickly what works and what doesn't, Heapy said. The pace of defense innovation within NATO countries is at the level you would expect in wartime. Britain has led efforts send more experimental equipment to Ukraine through International Ukraine Fund, which has authority procure priority equipment for war-torn country, partly bypassing standard procurement process. The fund sent several newly developed systems, such as MSI's Terrahawk Paladin. The United States has also sent several experimental or newly designed anti-drone systems to Ukraine. Heapy said some British companies were using reports from Ukrainian troops to develop their products much more quickly than would normally be possible. Battlefield observations are even changing the British Army's general concept of how future wars might be fought. One of important lessons, according to Heapy, is that modern militaries must move away from perfectly designed but easily destroyed weapons and focus instead on cheaper weapons, the number and variety of which can overwhelm enemies' decision-making abilities. He noted that Ukraine destroyed one of Russia's advanced S-400 anti-aircraft systems by using drones to attack radars before launching cruise missiles. The lesson for Britain is you don't need to spend billions of pounds of taxpayers' money on everything that is the most perfect weapon imaginable. He said, HMS Prince of Wales' namesake is in some ways a powerful reminder of the need to keep pace with modern military technology. Heapy said Britain was looking for defense manufacturers to emulate Ukraine's weapons development experience, emphasizing speed, affordability and quickly learning lessons on the battlefield. Britain is also working to make its own forces less vulnerable to tactics that disable Russian forces, particularly the use of long-range precision weapons. Ukraine routinely used a combination of intelligence and Western-donated long-range missiles to destroy Russian supply depots and headquarters. Heapy echoed similar statements from U.S. officials, saying the British Army in the future must hide to survive, while Ukraine's own generals have acknowledged that the counter-offensive in the south has reached a stalemate and have pointed to U.S. support for Ukraine. It is unclear how long Western support will last. Heapy cited Ukraine's success in clearing Russian ships from the Black Sea as evidence that Western support must continue. What's happening in the Black Sea is as important as what happened in Kharkiv Oblast last year, he said. Refer